Sorry.
Well, Zab was saying to me that he's going to steal the belt. I mean, maybe he might have a chance of stealing the belt, but not winning the belt. So that's what he come out with. That's what he said. Now, I think that just shows what type of a champion he is. If he wants to steal the belt, you get me? And I mean, that's what he was just going on about when we were doing the face-off. I'm a professional guy. I'm a professional fighter. So, I said to him, I let my face do the talking in the ring. That's about it, really.
And what did you first think when they first announced that you're going to be fighting Zab Judah? I know there was a whole bunch of people, but what did you first think when you...
I mean, we wanted to fight Timothy Bradley first, and then, I mean, in my eyes, he chickened out. He was offered the best deal possible, 50% of the UK revenue. He was offered 50% of the gate, 50% of the American money. So he was offered a big chunk of money for the fight, but he didn't want to take it. I think he was scared to lose the title. So then we turned the page over, and we're taking on Zab Judah, who is a good fighter, very experienced. I have a lot of respect for him, and he's confident he can win this fight. But we'll see what happens. I mean, that's only going to motivate me and make me train harder in the ring and in the gym.
What do you think that are your advantages in the ring against a fighter like Zab Judah?
I think speed. I don't think he's ever faced anyone as quick as me, with the amount of quantity of punches, and also his power with the speed. And he's gonna hit with shots he's not gonna see. I mean, watching the last few fights, I don't think he's not been the best. But who knows? End of the day, I'm not gonna take him lightly. I'm gonna go in there and train hard for this fight. So I'm gonna be ready 100%. And then hopefully win the fight and take the title off.
In your last fight, you fought McCloskey. Were you a little disappointed that you weren't able to convince everybody that you had beaten him, even though you did beat him every round?
Yeah, I think with McCloskey, I think he was just a very dirty fighter in a way, because he just didn't want to fight. I mean, he was losing 6-0, 6 points, all 6 rounds he was losing, and then the head clash happened. Maybe if that didn't happen, maybe I think I would have knocked him out. Maybe in the round after that, Freddie told me to put pressure on him and hurt him, because he was just running. It just seemed to me he just didn't want to fight. I mean, there was, when I was in the ring, I was getting bored. I mean, this guy just did not want to fight, and our game plan was for him to come forward so we can catch him in between his shots and hurt him. So end of the day, he's a southpaw. I'm going to use that experience and that advantage in that fight for this fight, because Zab Judah is a southpaw as well. So hopefully Zab won't run, and Zab is going to be a little bit more ballsy, and he's going to be more game. He's going to come and fight.
And your return to Alex Ariza, what has Alex Ariza been to you?
Alex is a great conditioner. His fight is fit. He works his, he knows what muscles to work on, what different exercises to do to make you win a fight. If you look at all Alex's fighters, including Manny, Chavez, and myself, we did a 12 rounds with a high work rate, with a good pace, and because that's how hard we train. So I think that's what makes him so good. He's a professional. He's very he loves his job, and he likes his fighters to be in the best condition.
So Freddie, what do you feel is the secret to beating Zab?
Understanding how he uses his southpaw stance. He doesn't fight like a predictable southpaw, and he moves to his right. He attacks from the left side, and we're just studying the tapes on him right now, learning his characteristics and how he works, and the game plan so far has been really, really well. We've got a couple more fights to watch. Of course, we're still studying tapes, but the Batista fight, we're really studying. Gives a pretty good blueprint on how to fight him. But then with his new trainer now, he's using his jab a lot more, and I think that's one thing they're working on quite a bit. And so we're going to learn, work on how to nullify that jab and take that away from him. And Amir is a great student, and we'll have a good game plan by fight time, and we'll stick to it. And I honestly feel that Amir is going to win every round.
Is it hard? Sorry. Is it hard to find somebody to emulate Zab?
Basically, yes. We're looking for the right sparring partners right now, and we haven't started sparring yet. We're still a little ways out, but the thing is, we're going to start pretty soon. we have a couple ideas of a couple guys. Again, it's going to be hard to get exactly how he is, but he is a little tricky with the shoulder rolls. He's a little bit Mayweather, a little bit, Pernell Whitaker, a little bit. So, but by fight time we'll have the right people by next week, and we'll be 100% ready.
Amir, I gotta ask you this. You're one of the nicest guys on the planet. You're always super courteous. What's up with the Twitter war? How did that start, and what happens now that the fight is set? Does that continue, or?
No, to be honest with you, I mean, I think it was like just the 2-3 days of talking to each other, and maybe having that little verbal argument and stuff. But that's all gone. I mean, I ended it by saying, "Listen, mate, I'm gonna let my fist do the talking. I'm a professional fighter, and I'm gonna bring my game to the ring, and we'll see how you back it up." There's no point talking in a big fight when you can't back it up. So I've left it there, but we're here face to face, and he's quite disrespectful. I mean, I don't think he knows what he's got coming to him. He's gonna have a hell of a tough fight, and to be honest with you, we're gonna go into this fight and not only win it, but we're gonna give him a beating that he's never had before.
Freddie.